Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I've got another haul to share with you guys. You're probably wondering, Summer, you're supposed to be on a no-buy. Why are you hauling Lavender and Speckles? Well, I'm glad you asked, because towards the end of November, after I sniffed through all of my RTS items and re-sniffed through my pre-order items, I contacted Beth, who is the owner of Lavender and Speckles, and she is just a gem. And I asked her if I could do another local order because y'all all know that I have zero chill when it comes to wax, especially Lavender and Speckles. Beth is just the sweetest person, and I love supporting her and her shop, and I also really and truly love her wax. And so she was a dear and said I could do a local order. So that's what this is. So technically, I'm doing my no buy in December, and today is December 1st when I'm filming this, and it's been tempting, I'm not gonna lie, but day one, didn't buy any wax. So guess we're going to have to take it day by day and hope to get through the entire month without buying anything. It should not be so hard, but I know Lavender and Speckles is doing a sale, like release type of thing next week. I know Erica from Second and Spruce is doing one next weekend. Britta's is doing a pre-order. All three of those are like my top shops. And so y'all, send help because this is going to be really hard. But anyway, enough rambling, Summer. Sorry if I'm just all over the place. I just got back from like a late night shopping stint. My daughter is asleep and my son is at my mom's house. So I've got my girls' Christmas party tomorrow night, and I've got about an hour and a half drive. So I'm getting ready for that. And I had to get some like bags and stuff to put it in. And then I just kind of went to like all the stores that were open a little later and did a little Christmas shopping. And I must say it was really nice because there was no one out. So that being said, sorry if I look crazy and I'm like sounding crazy. It's just because it's late and I'm delusional. So if you want to see what I picked up in this Lavender and Speckles local order, grab a snack, grab a drink, and please just keep on watching. Okay, y'all, I'm so excited. I took everything out of the box and it was packaged beautifully as always. And I haven't smelled anything, although I think most of these are scents that I truly love and adore. So you'll probably get a sense of deja vu if you've watched a recent Lavender and Speckles haul on my channel. But anyway, I had to pick some extras up because just to stock up, because I can't make it a month, without buying anything because I'm just a crazy person. So I had to just, get my little fix in before December. So the first thing here is an invoice. She always includes an invoice, which I love and appreciate. And then she included the sweetest card. It says, "Merry Christmas to Summer and family. Thank you so much for your support, Beth." And the card was very sweet inside. I'm not going to show it because it has a picture of her sweet son. And I am not sure if she wants his picture out on the internet. So I'm just going to keep that to myself and just know it was so sweet. And Beth, thank you so much for the beautiful card. You are just a doll. Okay. So let's get into this order. All right. So basically, Beth does do local orders, which is great, especially for me because y'all know every couple of weeks I feel like I just run out of something and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need more because I have this fear of running out. God only knows that I will never, if looking around this room, I will never run out of wax. I have way too much, but there's just something about certain scents that I just cannot be without. It stresses me out to even think about it, which is crazy. I'm crazy. Y'all know this. Okay. So back to the local order thing. So Beth does do local orders, and it's kind of like custom orders in a way. I kind of am just like, hey, can I get this, this, and this? And I know Beth is going to start doing, I don't know if she's going to call them customs. I think she's saying made to order. And I know she's testing them out now. She gave away a few slots of them in December. and which is really exciting. I think she's just trying to get like the operating procedure going of like how it's going to work and things like that. And so it's a good practice run, and it's a good opportunity for some people in the Facebook group. So I thought that was great. So local orders is kind of like customs, and it's wonderful. And now all of you will get the opportunity to do that. I think she's going to start them in January. Just join her Facebook group for all of the information. She's wonderful about keeping everybody in the know, what's going on, what she's pouring, upcoming releases, etc. And she's also started vlogging, which I've loved. She's done them every day this week, and it's just like the highlight of my morning to have my coffee and sit there and watch their vlog for the day. So I will link Lavender and Speckles shop, Facebook group, and YouTube channel in my description box. So if you're not subscribed to her channel or in her Facebook group, please go and join and check them out. Okay. Geez, I'm feeling chatty today. So first up, I got Christmas Figgy Palo, which was a scent in the Holiday RTS a couple of weeks ago. This is black plums, juicy fig, fresh balsam, spiced cinnamon, vanilla, and Palo Santo. And y'all know it's no secret, I've been loving plum, fig, all of those types of scents. And so I had to get a couple more bags of this. And y'all, the sweetness of like the plums and the fig mixed with the cinnamon and balsam, it's like sweet and spicy, which I really like together. And then the creaminess of the vanilla, and y'all know Best Palo Santo is my favorite. This is just the most beautiful blend. It's just really good. Perfect for winter, Christmas. I mean, I feel like I would melt this fall and winter. Really, really good. So happy to have more of that. Next, I got Cracklin' Birch and Buttercream. Y'all, when did I get this? I think this was the fall pre-order, possibly. I only got one bag of this, and I remember when I was filming my haul, I smelled it, and I was just like blown away. I like Cracklin' Birch, and I like Buttercream. But y'all, this is something special. Cracklin' Birch and Vanilla Buttercream, like, you guys, if you like Cracklin' Birch and if you like bakery, what are you doing with your life? You need to run and try this. It is so yummy. So, y'all, it's so good. Her Cracklin' Birch note is really pretty. It's just tree. And then her Vanilla Buttercream, it's kind of, I feel like Scentsy does buttercream really well. Y'all know if you watch me, that's one of my favorite scents from Scentsy is anything with buttercream in it, because I feel like you really get the buttercream note. And sometimes buttercream can get kind of overshadowed by other stronger notes. Cracklin' Birch is a strong note. So when I first got this and smelled it, I was thinking it's just going to be Cracklin' Birch. You're not even going to be able to smell the buttercream. But boy, was I wrong. You can smell this vanilla buttercream, and she is a good one, y'all. She is here, and she is like, you are not going to overshadow me. I am just as important. I deserve my moment. And y'all, it's good. This is nice and strong. I don't know when she poured this, but it smells like it's ready to go. So I got a few more bags of those. I got one bag of DAR meetings, which here it is. This was another one I got in the fall pre-order. Was it fall? Yeah, I think it was a fall pre-order. Fresh lavender sprigs with the aroma of warm, rich tea steeping beside a fresh slice of cake. This is from the Gilmore Girls collection. I'm so glad she did Gilmore Girls. It's one of my favorite shows. And when she, and we were talking about it in our Facebook group, and she said she was going to do Gilmore Girls, it inspired me to rewatch the show, and I'm still rewatching it. But this is beautiful, y'all. So this is kind of like tea and cakes without the citrus, which is how I prefer it. I don't really mind the tea and cakes oil that has the citrus note in it, because it's more like an orange almondy scone. This one may have like a little, like a tiny little bit, but this is so good. This is my favorite, like, tea and cakes, because it doesn't have heavy citrus. It's just sweet cake, tea, a little bit of lavender. It's really, really pretty. If you like tea and cakes, you should try this one. Next, I got my beloved. I feel like I can't place the Lavender and Speckles order without picking up my beloved favorite, Donut Shop in Palo Santo. If she ever offers it, if she ever has it, I'm asking for it, y'all. Y'all know this is like my love. Cinnamon sugar donuts blended with Palo Santo wood. This is one of the first scents. I think I got this in my very first Lavender and Speckles order, which was over a year ago now. And I don't know why I really got it, because honestly, I didn't really like Palo Santo. And cinnamon sugar donuts is like, okay, but y'all, I'm so glad I picked this up, because ever since then, I've been full-blown obsessed. And I've been shouting it from the rooftops, because this scent is everything. This made me fall in love with this scent, obviously, with Best Palo. Like, it's truly my favorite of any vendor. It's to die for. Not to be dramatic, but like if I ever ran out of this, like I would literally put on a morning shawl and like go dark for a week or two, because it's just everything. It's a banger. It's beautiful. It's everything. And along those same lines, I got 2 more of Poos Santo, which y'all know is the blend I submitted and requested for the ready to ship. And it's just Donut Shop and Palo, which again is cinnamon sugar donuts and Palo Santo, plus roasted pine cones. Everyone knows how obsessed I've been with roasted pine cones. And I'm so glad I got both of these so I can smell them side by side. Because honestly, I feel like I like Palo Santo the same, if not a little bit more than the OG, which is rare. It's that roasted pine cone oil. It's everything. Oh my gosh. Beth just blends these to perfection. I don't know. The addition of that roasted pine cone is bomb, y'all. The OG is still so good, but I feel like these are it. Y'all know I've got a lot of favorites from Beth's shop, but this has always been number one. And now it's kind of like they're both number one. It's a tie. So good. Really obsessed. I hope that she never stops pouring those. Again, I would cry, go into mourning. I'm super dramatic, but seriously, it's that deep. Okay, next I grabbed another G's PB&J, which love this. Peanut butter cookies, raspberry jam, sweet blackberries, marshmallow fluff, fresh baked bread, and a hint of funnel cake. So like hers has a lot going on, but the blend is so beautiful, and I feel like I really love PB&J scents now. Oh my gosh, hers is so good. I love the blackberry and raspberry together. Get a little sweet and a little bit of sweet with just a hint of tart. It's just so good, and you really get the fresh baked bread and the funnel cake. I love that bready aspect. And I love the fact that it's not just peanut butter, it's peanut butter cookies, because you get a little extra bakery in there as well, which can never have enough. And it's just, if you've never tried this, I highly recommend it, even if you don't like peanut butter and wax, because I thought I didn't either, and I love this blend. Next, I picked up another repurchase. This is another one that was kind of a wild card for me in the pre-order, and I ended up loving it. It's very unique, and the notes sound kind of like, oh, I don't know, but y'all, they're so good. This is Mountain Espresso. Unique blend of citrus, cinnamon, blue sage, amber, tonka, cedarwood, and espresso. Like, that's a lot going on. But this blend is so pretty. It's so unique, and I love it. So I had to get another one. I feel like it's perfect for now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Beth's Espresso is bomb. It's strong and rich. You really get that cedarwood, and I want to say that's the blue sage as well. I feel like none of these scents are really screaming at me. Like, oh, I really smell tonka, or oh, I really smell citrus or cinnamon. She blends them so beautifully. It almost smells like you're sitting on top of a mountain, camping. You haven't started a fire. You're just sitting there, and it's like dawn, having your coffee. Or it kind of also, that same vibe, it smells like an outdoorsy man, like that just took a shower. and then is having his coffee because it's like that clean mountain air, like outdoorsy smell with espresso. And it's just, it's amazing. Even if you don't really like coffee scents, if you like outdoorsy scents, try it because Beth is so good at what she does. A lot of her blends, like I was just like, oh my gosh, that does not sound appealing to me. But for whatever reason, I tried it and I'm so glad I did because she blends them so well. She kind of reminds me of Tiffany from Teddy B's because I feel like scents that I really don't even think are in my wheelhouse, I end up loving because of how they blend them. So next is Blackberry Jam and Fresh Baked Bread. I cannot remember if I've had this one or not, and if I haven't, I don't know why, because I love both of those notes. So good. This is Blackberry Jam, not Blackberry Jam butter cookies, just the jam, and Fresh Baked Bread. Her Blackberry Jam is so sweet and strong. It's so good. It's very sweet, but it's got a little bit of tart, just a little bit. Nothing like a cranberry or a lemon. It's just a slight, it's not just sweet. It's got a little something extra. And oh my gosh, that is so good. The more I smell it, the more I love it. So glad I got a big bag of this one. Also had to pick up 2 more of Honey Pear Cotton Candy Zucchini Bread. This is one of my favorite scents, y'all. I never would have tried this had it not been in the cotton candy sampler, and I honestly almost didn't pick up the cotton candy sampler the first time she offered it because I didn't think I was a big fan of cotton candy. Honestly, it was hard for me to smell in a lot of blends because it's one of the lighter scents. It just gives it a little more sweetness. This really stood out to me, and I was like, please, please bring this in a larger size because it is so good. This made me fall in love with honey pear cider. Which I think it's just honey pear cider, cotton candy, and zucchini bread. It's so good. It's a sweet pear, sweetened even more with the cotton candy, but then you get that rich, like sweet, savory zucchini bread. Hers does not lean corn chippy or like funky feet at all. This is just the most beautiful blend. It's very unique. And it's gorgeous. And it's so strong on warm. I love it. I left it in for like a day and a half and I could still smell it. And I just took it out to switch it up. It is a powerhouse. Okay, next I grabbed Gingerbread and Eggnog. This is another one from the RTS. Sweet and slightly spicy gingerbread blended with strong eggnog and creamy vanilla bakery. And if I forgot to mention, I just love how cute her labels are. They're adorable. And the new size of these bags, they're thicker. Just love everything. Just love it. So this I loved in the RTS. So I had to grab another one. I love this little bit of spice from the gingerbread mixed with a really sweet creamy eggnog. It's a really good combo. Sweet with spicy is one of my favorites. I feel like in wax or in like food or anything, it's just a good combination. So glad to have another one of these. I grabbed another Friday Night Dinners sweet cranberry marmalade blended with honey cornbread and topped off with French bourbon. So this was another like wild card from the fall pre-order, and it's a wild card because of the cranberry, and I like bourbon and I like honey cornbread, but the sweet cranberry marmalade made me a little nervous. Marmalades are sweeter and it says sweet cranberry, so I felt pretty good about it, but I was still a little nervous. But this is so good, you guys. It's very sweet. That honey cornbread gives it a savory note. And then the French bourbon adds a little bit of warmth. This is the most beautiful blend. It is so incredible. Honestly, this would have been perfect for Thanksgiving. So good. But it might be good for like Christmas dinner as well. So yummy. And then I grabbed soft cashmere and fig, which is cashmere sugar and harvest fig. I honestly don't know if I've tried this one or not. I don't think so. I get the fig, and then the cashmere sugar is definitely giving it body care vibes. It's kind of warm and creamy, and then you get the sweetness from the fig. This would be a beautiful like body lotion. That cashmere note is so pretty. But yeah, I don't think I've had this before because when I ordered in the fall pre-order, I think I was just getting into like fig and plum sort of notes. So I didn't pick this one up, but I'm glad to have it now. It's really, really pretty. And then the rest of these I think are all new to me, possibly. This one is called All My Favorite Scents, and I think these are Beth's favorite oils. Strawberry pound cake, roasted pine cones, marshmallow fireside, and icy vanilla woods. These are 4 of my favorite oils as well, and so I had to grab this one, and I love that this one has a smiley face in the background. That is so cute. That is so good. So roasted pine cones, icy vanilla woods, you kind of get that woodsy, outdoorsy sort of vibe, and with marshmallow fireside, but with a hint of sweetness from the marshmallow. Then you get that really strong bakery from the strawberry pound cake. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that is so good, Beth. Please bring this to the January pre-order. Oh my goodness, that is so delicious. I want to warm this like ASAP. Stellar combo. That is going to be a banger. I love that so much. Okay, so I didn't pick this one up in the fall pre-order, and I wanted to grab it and try it. Sweet lavender cuppy cakes. Y'all know how I feel about lavender. Sweet lavender cuppy cake and cotton candy frosting. How cute is that label? Oh my goodness. Mmm. Oh my goodness, that is so good. This smells really good. I feel like the bakery, the cuppy cake, I don't really know what cuppy cake is. Is it just a cake note? Somebody let me know in the comments. But I do get the cotton candy frosting and the cuppy cake, and I do get the lavender, but it's not super strong. So Steph from Steph Melts, if you're watching this, I feel like this is another one that you could do. Because the sweet lavender is not, it's not heavy at all. It just smells kind of like bakery with just a hint of sweet lavender. Not herbally at all. So yeah, Steph, I want you to try this one and see. It's really good. Might throw some in her round robin that she's doing and let her try that because it is really good. And then next I got just roasted pine cone. So really excited because I'm obsessed with this oil and all the blends, but I don't know that I've ever tried it alone. OMG. Gorgeous. I love it on its own. Would totally warm this on its own. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You could literally put this in anything and I would like it. I feel like you could just blend it with whatever. Palo Santo, bakery, strawberry pound cake. I mean, literally anything. Zucchini bread. Beach nights. The possibilities are endless. I think, Beth, are you still going to do a roasted pine cone sampler? I really hope so. I know we talked about it before, but I'm not sure. I know she's working on some samplers. She just said that in her vlog today, that she's working on samplers. So I hope one is a roasted pine cone sampler. And I really hope one is a Donut Shop Palo Santo sampler. Y'all know if she offers those, I'm all in for multiples. Hopefully in January because y'all know I'm grounded in December. So grounded from all the wax buying. Okay. And then next I picked up these two because I thought they sounded kind of like dupes for Vanilla Waves by Scentsy, which I really like. Okay, so first up is Vanilla and Sea Salt, Creamy Vanilla, Caramel, Maple, and Salty Sea Air. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so it is a creamy vanilla. I get the creamy vanilla, caramel, and maple, but honestly, I get mostly salty sea air. It's a very salty sea air heavy, which I like salty sea air. This would be beautiful. It smells great to me. I really like it. And then next is vanilla and caramel sea salt. A more bakery take on vanilla and sea salt, which was this one. You know what we're trying to do. That's so funny. Okay, so let's see how this one is. Okay. Yeah, this is heavier, much heavier on the creamy vanilla and caramel with a little bit of sea salt. So instead of more sea salt, less vanilla and caramel, this is more caramel and vanilla. I think I like this one better, even though I do like the sea salt one. To me, this is a little bit closer to vanilla waves. I'm going to grab vanilla waves real quick. I don't know, Beth. Okay, so I've got vanilla waves here. And I definitely think the vanilla and caramel sea salt, the one that's more bakery, is closer. So yeah, they both smell really good, but I feel like I like this one better. I think it closely resembles and more closely resembles vanilla waves. They're almost there, Beth. But that, my friends, is everything I got from my local order from Lavender and Speckles. I'm so grateful that Beth is so kind and she lets me do local orders. She's a doll. If you've never ordered from Lavender and Speckles, she is doing a sale release. I don't really know all of the details. I think it's December 6th, if I'm not mistaken. I will put it on the screen here and I will put it in the description box down below. But like I said, please make sure you're in her Facebook group where you can stay up to date with all of the releases, upcoming things. She does giveaways on there. She's very interactive and it's a lot of fun to be in her group. So if you have any of these scents or if you've tried any of these scents previously, please let me know down below. If you want to try some of these scents, let me know. And I'd love to know your favorite Lavender and Speckles scent. Y'all know mine is Donut Shop Palo Santo and now Palo Santa. I have so many, but that's like my top one. So, or my top two, I guess. So let me know your favorite down below. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all on my next video very soon. Bye.